guys? We're about to get our grub on here. Look at this beautiful bowl of goodness. You can really smell those herbs. It smells fresh. Got some blood cakes in there, some vegetables. Looks like an amazing broth. And a bunch of other stuff too. I haven't even breached the surface yet. But I love these little places like this. Got a selection of various condiments you can put on there. And other goodies if you want. Yeah. Yummy. Yeah, I just wanted to show you guys what was going on here. As you can see, we got some tofu. We have some duck. Lots of noodles. Lots of vegetables. We have some blood cakes going on. Some fermented soybeans. That broth is awesome. And it just keeps going and going and going. This is a very, very filling, packed bowl right here for only $1.25. Oh man, I'm gonna eat now. What's up, guys? As promised, I'm trying to keep track of any updates or any changes in Cambodia's policy for allowing people to come visit or move here or live here. And a slight change is taking place. Although I can say nobody has ever asked me personally about the conditions that must be met if they were to have come over here under a sponsorship, because that was one of the options. And basically that just meant that a company or a business of some kind was going to vouch for you, hire you before you arrived, and they would be responsible for paying your $2,000 deposit. And if you were coming in under those conditions with a sponsor, you would be allowed to quarantine for 2 weeks at a place of your choosing, because you were being vouched for, basically. However, as of starting December 20th, that one is no longer going to be an option. They're getting rid of the sponsorship program. And they're also not allowing anyone to quarantine in any place other than a government mandated hotel for 14 days. Mandatory. So, what does that mean? Well, unless you're coming over here in an official capacity from another country as a diplomat, you will not only be allowed to come in as an individual, you will have to get your visa beforehand from a Cambodian embassy in your home country. You'll have to have your $50,000 of insurance. You'll have to put down the deposit of $2,000. Yeah, you'll need the $2,000, but you're probably not going to get as much of that back because you will be staying in a hotel of the government's choice, and it's likely to be more expensive than others that you might choose. And you also need a health certificate claiming you're COVID-19 free also beforehand. And once you get here, you will be tested once. And if that test comes back negative, you will receive another test on your 13th day of quarantine. You should receive that the results back on the 14th day. And if that one is also negative, they'll figure out how much money you owe for food you ordered, for the hotel stay. You'll get the rest of that $2,000 back after they deduct all that. and then you're free to do whatever it is you came here to do. Keep in mind, they are still not issuing tourist visas. So if you're thinking about coming over here for the purpose of just a visit, that's not happening yet. I have had people ask about the rollout of the vaccine, or the vaccines, I should say, and if these rules and restrictions are going to change if you can prove that you've had your vaccines. And the answer is, I don't know. They haven't said anything about it. There's been no official word, although I'm assuming, all things considered, that if you have a test that you're negative for COVID-19 and you can prove you've had your vaccinations at some point, those other restrictions might be lifted for you. But that's just my opinion, my thoughts. Like I said, nothing official has been stated in that case, and when and if changes take place, I will let you know, but nothing so far has been announced. In fact, Cambodia is not expected to get any of the vaccines until 2021 sometime. So I think until they might not change anything until they're sure that the citizens here are protected as much as possible before they do anything drastic to the restrictions. So that's the update I wanted to share with you guys. Yeah, they got this thing tore up. This corner is tore up. And right now we're just taking a little walk around the block. Pretty nice day outside. Overcast, not too hot. Feels kind of good. Perfect time to go out and take a little walk. I do need some more flip-flops though. These ones have been through a lot in the short time I've had them, including being repaired once. But now all the cushion that was on the bottom is kind of wore down. Got some big cracks on the bottom, so when I'm walking along and step on something like the edge of a curb or a rock or something, I really feel it in my foot. There just ain't no cushion. All right. Let's see what we can find over here. Clothes stores, restaurants, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Yum. Looks pretty good. Silver pots. It's always a good sign when you see silver pots. More construction going on over there. Looks like here we have a internet cafe. Live 24 hours. I'm gonna have to go check that out. That way I don't have to use my data to upload my videos. have a garage here. Again, I want to thank everybody for supporting my other channel, the one I just started. I'm having a lot of fun with it. There are links down below if you want to check it out. Like the Facebook page. And get on the Twitters with me for that channel. Here's the thumbnail of the last video I uploaded there. If you want to check that out, here it is. Yeah, I think you'll like that pretty much. I've also done one on the Mandela effect, essential oils, and breatharianism. As you guys know, I say this in a lot of my videos, but one of the things I find really, one thing I really like about Cambodia in general and Siem Reap specifically is that there's just a wide variety of different landscapes and scenery and things to find all the time. Like right now we're in a pretty much a busy section of town. You know, you got all the shops and you got a optic shop over there, you have tailors, you have lots of phone shops everywhere, hotels, spas, massages, things like that. But if you go just a few kilometers in any direction, it's like a whole different world. You'll have either empty streets. Hello. You'll have a lot of trees and a lot of greenery. So it's a great town if you're looking for a variety of scenery. Like maybe you like living in the city like I do, but not all the time. Well, you don't have to go that far to visit somewhere more of a country type setting. And maybe you like living in the country and don't like the pace of the bigger city. That's all right. You don't have to go far to find areas like this. If you just want a change of pace, a change of scenery, Siem Reap I think is a good place that offers all of that. But that's true I think about Cambodia in general. You have to remember towns like Siem Reap and Phnom Penh, Battambang, they're all like the hubs. And the majority of Cambodia is still countryside and very simple living. People living off fishing and farming. Some of them do it as a job to make money. Others do it just as a means of survival. But it's a pretty big deal. And it's kind of a circular economy because the ones that do it for profit, you know, they work very hard. The farmers and the fishermen, they get up early, they gather what they can, and they'll go a few kilometers into the city, sell it to the vendors, who will then sell it to people like us at the markets. Now, while tourism is, of course, the main economic blood flow of Cambodia, fishing and farming is definitely the crutches that hold the whole thing up, because it helps everybody. And as you've seen in my other videos, when we go out to the village, there's a playlist for humanitarian efforts here. If you haven't seen those, kind of showcases what we do when we go out there. And you can tell that's a whole different world from the one in town. Whole different lifestyle, different challenges. But it's always a good time when we can go out there and spend a day or do some good with your donations. And Christmas is coming up soon, so if you want to donate to our Christmas drive, we're going to buy gifts for children in the village. And wrap them all up and everything like, you know, traditional Christmas, even though it's not a very celebrated holiday here and not really widely known and not as important as it is back in the West. Anytime kids get new toys, I don't think they really care about the meaning behind it. Just give me a present, give me a toy. Because if you go out there, you'll see kids playing with like dangerous tools, sharp objects, sometimes kicking a flip-flop around for entertainment because they don't have a soccer ball or anything. And it's kind of sad. Anyway, I'm gonna have to shut this one off right here, but okay, maybe not. Let me get past that loud music. Definitely a bit of overkill there. We'll see if I get a copyright claim on that. I thought if I went across the street it wouldn't be so loud, but I was wrong coming out the other end there. I had the other speaker going on. But anyway, I want to thank all the people who support the channel. It means a lot to me, as always. And if you want to help out for our Christmas drive, there are links down below to my PayPal, buymeacoffee.com/DDC, or you can join my Patreon. When you do any of those things, of course, you'll receive exclusive updates, exclusive videos, first look videos, and other things. I'll even send you a copy of my book if you want, Live in Cambodia, a guide for living in the Kingdom of Wonder. And if you don't want to donate, but you want to buy the book, there are links for that down below as well. All my social media is down there. And I post some stuff on Facebook sometimes that doesn't make it into the videos. So go ahead and send me a friend request there if you're interested. There's a lot of other channels vlogging in Cambodia that you might also want to check out. They're very good, very informative, and will show you different perspectives and viewpoints of things going on in the country. Hi, buddy. You're a big one, huh? Hey, buddy. Hello. It's okay, buddy. Yeah. One day we'll be friends. Anyway, that'll do it for this one. I just wanted to get that information out to you about the changes, what's going on, just in case any of you were thinking about going that sponsorship route. Don't do it. It won't be happening. Alright, I will talk to you guys in the next one.